So, brothers, we are discussing about the human activity for the past 4 billion years. So, we have learned that we started good, using resources sustainably, and then we drifted into a big confusion called abuse. So, we have learned to abuse resources. And today the abuse is pushed to the extreme. Each and every one of us is responsible and participating in this abuse. So when abuse happens, sustainability is at stake. There is no sustainability because abuse means you are using resources more than an ecosystem produces. So you are taking more than what nature can give. So that is called abuse. So we are known for abusing nature. So now at least we are aware of our own actions. So IPCC from Rio de Janeiro 1992, they brought to our notice that we are not living with the nature sustainably. So that's why they call sustainable development, that word came. As I referred earlier, that word is not invented by United Nations. It was given in the Bible, Genesis 2:15, where God is mandating the first humans, till it and kill it. So that is the sustainable development. You use it, your usage should not interfere with the usage of the future generations. Keep the resources in working condition. Don't exhaust them. So that is the sustainability means. So renewal depends on sustainability. So what nature gives, you take it with gratitude. So now what we should do? We have gone too far, beyond repair. IPCC puts it so badly. I mean, if everybody acts today, starting from the 7th of August, we could reduce maybe 0.5 degrees Celsius increase by 2050. Otherwise, you have to face the consequences of 2 degrees increase. Already we can't sit down here without fan. Already perspired. Already I took a bath there, I took another bath right now. So third bath I should take now. So just 1 centigrade has increased now. 1850, from 1850 to now. It's almost 175 years. 1 degree Celsius. So the 1 degree increase never happened for the past 2 million years. 20 lakhs of years never increased. But here it happened. It's a human activity. Burning of fossil fuel. Beyond any doubt, that is what IPCC concludes in the working group 1 report. It is called the physical science basis of climate change, which was done out of 14,000 research papers scientists have written. So that was the resource they used, and at last they have made 3,500 pages. That is what the the physical science basis of climate change. 3,500 pages, in which they say, beyond doubt, there is no doubt at all, only humans have to be blamed. Human activity. So now they are calling for renewal. So how are we going to renew? So that is the discussion what we are going to have for the next 2-3 days. And the first starting point is Aram ethics. it is justice, environmental justice. So there are laws we should follow. So violation of laws is the culprit. So that violation caused the ecological crisis. We should understand that. So we breached and we violated every law of Mother Earth. As I said this morning, the law of carrying capacity of the earth, we have exceeded. Violation. And carbon emission, violated. Earth can handle only a certain amount of carbon. When you put in too much, the earth can't recycle it. Because there are no agents to recycle. You know, carbon is being recycled by trees, oceans, and land. Now oceans are overloaded. The oceans are turning to be acidic. It's called carbonic acid, in which the temperatures will increase. When the temperatures increase, lot of fish will die, organisms, and corals will die. It is called coral bleaching. Thousands and thousands of coral reefs have disappeared. Coral is the most beautiful ecosystem you can find in the ocean. Colorful, multi-colors. Pope is writing very angrily in the first chapter what is happening to our common home. Who stole the colors of the sea? That's what he is writing. Who stole the colors of the sea? They are like cemeteries. He writes bereft, and they look like cemeteries. Cemeteries. It's a very powerful writing. And so how are we going to renew all that? Now ocean's temperatures has risen. I mean, the land itself, 5 degrees Celsius increase. There are a lot of repercussions, lot of damage will be done to ecosystems. Even in agricultural field, the loss of productivity. 5 degrees increase. It will increase cyclones and typhoons. In some parts, drought, extreme drought, flooding, surface temperature increase, over rainfall, all the time raining, no sun. So this kind of cataclysmic events are coming up. Corona is nothing when you compare what's going to come next year and next. Nothing. You will be hearing only disasters. Every day there will be only bad news. Did you hear bad news in Europe? Very recently in Canada people died. In Europe there was flooding. A lot of things happening. The wildfires in Australia, California. Everywhere disaster because of global warming. Right? Before IPCC came, everything was happening. So this is what the future of the planet. So now we are thinking of renewing it, but too late. Too late. Many people think we lost the moment. Now we are not living in the time of greenhouse effect. It is called runaway greenhouse effect. Run away. Run away means whatever you do, you can't stop it. Run away greenhouse effect. So that is where we are. We are not in a warm age, we are in a hot age. Hot age. Very soon it's going to be super hot age. Yeah, yes, increase. By 2050, I have a bad news for you. Planet Earth will become inhabitable. Inhabitable. The surface temperatures. 75 degrees Celsius means it is almost closer to the boiling point. 100 degrees boiling. So 75 almost we are entering in a boiling space. So our skin, all our body parts can take up the heat generated by the outer atmosphere. So I think we will be confined mostly to the air condition like Saudi Arabia. They live all the time in air condition and they go in the car air condition. So everybody's air conditioned in Middle East. So in such a scenario will happen. Oceans will rise, Maldives will be disappear, Chennai and India will shrunk, the subcontinent is like this, subcontinent will become like this on tick mark. Because all the bottom part will go into water. At least our coastline will shrink substantially. So Chennai will come to Kanjipuram. Kanjipuram is the shoreline. I've talked about some 100 years. If you are living enough to see that, you will see. The beach will be available in Kanjipuram. Yes. So this is what the future scenario. It is not a hypothesis. I'm talking the science-based proof coming up. So you have to, what are you going to do? One is adaptation. That is part of the renewal. You should teach how to adapt to the present conditions that is emerging right now. So the renewal can include a lot of actions, adaptation, restoring ecosystems, and going for energy transition. Morning I was talking about to go for renewable energy. Actually today newspaper I'm very happy to see the American John Kerry is visiting India and he is meeting Narendra Modi. Narendra Modi has already promised the renewable energy production in India. Already 100 gigawatt of power is available now out of renewable energy, and he is pumping up to 450 gigawatt of electrical production by non-renewable energy by 2050. So that's the good news. So America is very happy that India is doing that. So morning I told you 60% of our production is done by coal burning. It's a dirty fuel. 60% we are burning coal. It's a death sentence to planet Earth. 60% is death sentence. So now we need to reduce coal burning to 20%, 30%, and then we have to increase solar energy, wind energy, or geothermal energy. Even nuclear energy is the option. Nuclear energy is good, there is no pollution there. Only misunderstanding is the pollution. Actually, nuclear energy is the best green energy you can have today, because only misunderstanding makes it so bad. It sounds dangerous. We can't dispose. It's going to explode like Fukushima. Only 2 accidents took place. One is Chernobyl in Russia, another one is Fukushima in Japan. Only 2 accidents for the past 75 years. 75 years, 2 accidents, not a lot. I think I would say 98% success in the use of nuclear energy. The technology is so good. See Kalpakam in India. No accidents. So many years it is working well. And Kudangulam, only self-interested people, they didn't want it. But now the production is going on. There is power, nothing, nobody is objecting. So with nuclear energy we can solve the problems. You can't run mega factories within wind energy, solar energy. You can't run big machines. You can't store the electricity. But nuclear energy can run big industry. Coal can run, yes, but not the renewable energy. The technology is not yet available to store energy to use for mega burning. It needs new technology. That's why energy transition is the renewal, especially transport sector has to be renewable. So there are different areas where we can bring renewal. First one is energy, the second one is transportation, the third is water use, The fourth is food production, agriculture, and then comes, what is that? Shopping. Shopping is the big area where we should renew, no? And then comes etc., etc. We will discuss later on. So these are the areas where renewal can be activated. So we will see it when we come back. I have 10 minutes more, so we will continue a little more. Isaiah 66, you see renewal started 1,000 years ago, like 900 BCE. Don't think renewal is starting now. Started 1,000 years. We are talking about some 3,000 years ago. Already renewal started. See, killing a bull is like equal to killing a man. That's what Isaiah says. This text is provided against the animal sacrifice. Almost 1,000 years the world was preoccupied and asked the question, why should we kill animals for the human sins? So, for human sins, only humans have to be killed. What is the meaning of killing an animal? That is stupidity. You don't atone for the sins of humans by killing an animal. We are satisfied with that. So they told, that is wrong. That is wrong. Actually, killing a bull is like killing a human. Yes. So see the ethics. Very, very strong ethics. Hosea says the same thing, for I desire mercy, not sacrifice, and acknowledgement of God rather than burnt offering. See, he talked against animal sacrifice. So the renewal has started much earlier. Kautilya, actually it is 5th century or 6th century BCE, not 3rd. That's wrong. 5th century. Asoka's pillar edict. See? 7th pillar edict talks about ethics. Thus speaks the beloved of the gods, the king Priyadasi. Asoka's name is Priyadasi. On the roads I have had banyan trees planted, that is biological work, which will give shade to beasts and men. See, he uses words, beast first and men. I have had mango groves planted, and I have had wells dug and rest houses built at every 8 kilometers. And I have had many watering places made everywhere for the use of beasts and men. See there, it's already ethics is flourishing. Tamil Kapiams, the Sirapadigaram, they are called the major epics. Others are known as the minor epics. All of them denouncing animal sacrifice. You know, Kapiams, they talk about 5 virtues. 5 ethical principles, because all of them were written by Jaina monks. You know, Jainism was flourishing 2000 years ago in India. In Tamil, all the literature was written by Jaina monks. So, Samana Mata, we call it. So, Jains are 6 million Jews in India. I also teach in Madras University. I am a visiting lecturer teaching about Jainism. So the 5 ethical principles of Jainism is good even today, and actually Jesus is adopting in his Bible. In his Bible, all his teachings about these 5 Mahagaratas, they call it 5 Mahagaratas, great vows, which means 5 of them. Jesus teaches the same 5 in the Gospels. We read that. One is Ahimsa, not violence. The 2 is Satya, truth force. He says, I am the way, I am the life, I am the truth force, Satya. The 3rd is Asteya, non-stealing. And Jesus was teaching about don't spoil other people's names and don't take things which are not yours. That kind of teachings was Jesus giving in his time. Asteya. Stealing means not only things, and also spoiling other people's names, and also copying. Today, you know, a lot of things are copied. Copyright material is steal. And the 4th one is renunciation. It is called aparigraha. Aparigraha, renounce. Jesus says, if you want to follow me, renounce everything and come and follow me. The last one is brahmacharya. Brahmacharya. Jesus was a brahmacharya, no? He was a celibate, so he never got married. So actually Jesus got married. I know he got married. St. Paul reports Jesus got married. He married church. Yeah, so Jesus is a married. He's not married, he's not a bachelor. But anyway, brahmacharya, you know that? So 5 great ethical principles already you know. Before we close the class, I've given you 5 great Jaina vows or ethical principles. Actually, all the discussions will be sprouting out from these 5 great vows. So these are the basic principles. So when we come tomorrow, we will go on here. All right.